Hello, this is LJ Motivate for you. Today, I'm going to be talking about what is called the narcissist. A lot of this issue or this topic about narcissist is quite a lot, but I think I'm going to probably break it into different series in order for you to understand different personality of narcissist people. They've got narcissist husband, they've got narcissist wife, they've got narcissist mother, and they've got narcissist father, and they've got narcissist brother. So I'm just going to focus right now on the people who are married to a narcissist. Now, what is a narcissist? A narcissist is a personality disorder. These are the individual people who has been mentally damaged. This whole issue of their problems or their situation is rooting down from their childhood. A narcissist is a person that they are all full of themselves. Narcissists strive so much for admiration. Narcissists like everything to involve around them. Narcissists enjoy when they are getting credit over your accomplishment. Narcissists like it when you can see them like a god. Narcissists love it when you give them so much compliment. They are attention seeker. They are very, very good at seeking so much attention. And remember, when I say attention, now a narcissist would compete with other people. They are the type of people that, because inside them they are so broken, they are so low self-esteem, but on the outside world they are very full of confidence. They will come across like they are god, they are not scared of people, they are very brave and everything like that. But inside narcissist person, they are fragile, they are so scared. And remember, a narcissist person does not have empathy to people. And now, a narcissist, how do they seek attention? A narcissist will seek attention, for example, in every situation. Maybe, for example, you might be doing something on social media. They are the first to go there and try their best to do more than what you're doing. They will try their best to do something to prove to other people that you are not so good in what you're doing, but they operate in a very silent way. A narcissist person will probably, for example, maybe on social media, you might post that you're wearing a very fine clothing. I'm just giving you an example. As a narcissist person, they will go extra mile to look for the designer, to look for something very, very different in a way that you will question what you are having. So remember, they are always inside them, they are competing just to ensure that they are better than you. Say, for example, you're in the midst of a narcissist and you're having a conversation. A narcissist would, in a way, discard or kind of like push out what you're talking about. If maybe you're trying to talk about maybe your accomplishment, or you're trying to celebrate maybe some same things that you have achieved, a narcissist will slowly push it in the side, or they will slowly just throw something that will make you feel a little bit uncomfortable. That way they can be able to talk about how well they're doing with their life, how well things are moving for them, how well he or she is improving in their businesses, how well he or she is improving in their personal growth. Because remember, narcissist is a dangerous personality disorder that they suffer so much inside of them because they are so insecure. So the only thing that make them feel so good is by limiting other people and making themselves go higher. Remember, they are fighting to feed their ego. Now, how do you spot that you're married to a narcissist man? A narcissist man is the man that try as much as possible. When you meet a narcissist man, right? And this is something that I've done a lot of research, and coming from some other people that I've also have a conversation with, everything just really, really makes sense. Now, a lot of us don't understand that we have signed up with the devil. A lot of us don't even know the type of people that we are hanging around with. That is the reason why most of us, you will notice that when you are with the same type of people, you just feel like it's like you're looking at yourself like something is not moving in your life, or maybe life is just not fair on your side. Because why? Because you or we are surrounded, unfortunately, by the narcissist people who are throwing their accomplishment on our face. They are making us see how much they're doing so well, and psychologically they are making you see how much you are not doing well. Remember, not everything that is spoken verbally that shows what people are communicating with you. They are saying things that people are trying to show to you how to limit you, or just to make you feel less of yourself, even by body language. Now, let me not divert from what I was saying. Now, with a narcissist person, say for example, something happened to a person now, and someone with empathy would probably be like, oh wow, I wonder how he might feel. Oh wow, I wonder what's going on with him now, after what the person has been through. A narcissist person will look at you in the same way and say, why? I mean, he deserve it or she deserve it. I mean, you don't have to, oh, come off it. Don't be too sympathetic. Oh, come off it. So that is how they are. And a narcissist person, when the thing with a narcissist, when they find a person that they feel that is got a very, very, like, kind of like a strong personality, they run away. And they run away because they cannot feel comfortable with that surrounding. Because where narcissists operate with the people who are very vulnerable, narcissists operate around people who are not confident of themselves. So, because remember, they see themselves like God. Narcissists are the people that they believe that everything involved around them. Narcissists have a mindset of showing to you that I'm not scared of people. I am the God. I know everything. I am good with everything I do. So they're kind of like arrogant. That's how I would put it. Narcissists are very, very arrogant people. You will sense something about them and they are very good at diminishing other people. They are very good at breaking other people down. They are very good at saying, say for example, maybe you see a person and you can see how well this person is doing. You can see that this person is trying, he or she is trying their best, for whatever thing that they're doing with their life. It can be losing weight. It can be maybe say type of goal. It doesn't really matter. It can be a business that the person has set up. A narcissistic person, when you're sitting with them and you realize that you probably be like, you just maybe having a conversation, you'll be like, oh wow, I really like how far this person is doing for themselves, how well they're trying for their life. Just listen to them. A narcissist person will throw in a negative thing just to make you start thinking the other way around. Criticize other people. They cannot see anything good in people, except, as I mentioned, except he has to favor them. Except the only time a narcissistic person will praise another person is when wherever that person is accomplishing, is going to benefit them. But when it's not going to benefit them, a narcissist person is ready to tear that other person down. They will try their best. Remember, narcissistic people are people that compete with other people. They try their best to copy what you're doing and do it in another form, just to make you see that they are better than you, or they can do better than you. So that is how narcissist behavior come across. And now, how does their man, when you are dating a narcissist man, how do you know that you're actually dating a narcissistic man? A narcissist man are the men that when they come into your life, they are very charming. They check for your vulnerability and they assess you to see the type of maybe some void. They are saying things that maybe you're struggling to accomplish. It can be maybe you're struggling to pay your rent. It can be maybe you wanted to go to university and you couldn't afford it, or it could be anything. A narcissistic person will come in and they will act like God to show to you that you have me, you don't need anybody else. But what do? As soon as you relax and build a trust with them, as soon as you relax and start like admiring them and appreciating them, what do? They start to control you. I'm going to talk about the women and having a narcissistic brother or a mother some other time with another video. Now they start controlling you. They control the way you dress. They control the way you speak. They control the way you act when you are outside the house. Because remember, one thing with narcissistic people that people don't understand, they are not the same as they show to people outside. Narcissists have got two different personality. They can play a character that will make people see them and feel amazed. But when they're inside the house, they are so full of hate. A narcissist person will tell you how to carry your hair. A narcissist person will tell you, and ask yourself, if you're a grown up and you're married or you're dating a mature person, why do you think another human being needs to control you? What do you control is only animal that you can control, not a next human being. People, normally, when you are in a relationship, you're supposed to be yourself. You're supposed to be relaxed. You're supposed to be open. But that is one thing when you want to spot narcissistic couple. When they are around other people, they are not relaxed. They are not free. They cannot let their flaws out. They cannot show their weakness. Because you know why? Because that makes them vulnerable. The narcissist person have to come across wherever they are when they're with people that they are in control of the situation. They are in control of everything, but they are so insecure. You will see probably like maybe a normal person, for example, they are not afraid. They are not shy to tell you that they've got weaknesses. I've got weaknesses. I've got things that I can't even do. Maybe I write some things that sometimes is not correct, but it's okay because it's what makes us as a human being. But as a narcissist, it's a big deal. You cannot. So everything with narcissists has to be perfect. Now, a narcissist, right, when they are married, they control their partner. They ensure, but remember, they don't mind building their partner because remember, they are all for how people view them. They put some money in some business that did not go well. They're okay because they know that we are all human beings, and they know that why do they have to tell you, give you a picture that they are not a narcissist? It's a big deal. You cannot. So everything with narcissists has to be perfect. Now, a narcissist, right, when they are married, they control their partner. They ensure, but remember, they don't mind building their partner because remember, they are all for how people view them. So anything that they are going to do in order to make their partner stand out, narcissists don't believe in telling you about their failure. No. They cannot talk about that because they have to show to you that everything in their life is perfect. Everything that they're doing is perfect. But remember, somebody that is very full of confidence, they don't mind to tell you how much they have failed before. They don't mind to tell you if maybe they established, they put some money in some business that did not go well. They're okay because they know that we are all human beings, and they know that why do they have to tell you, give you a picture that they are not even, that doesn't even justify, or why would they even tell you something that is different from what they're going through? But remember, with a narcissistic person, they are up for ego boost. So anything that support their ego is what feed narcissistic personality. And now, so narcissists are the type of people that if they notice that you're very, very strong-headed, that maybe you're the type that you don't listen to what they're telling you, they use other people as a reference just to make you feel a certain way by yourself. They probably just, let example, like maybe there's a girl that she does everything that she likes in a marriage. The husband let her just do whatever she likes because there's a mutual respect and they understand each other. And what will he say? He will criticize that lady and say, you see that girl? She's married, but she looks like she's not in a married home. She's married, but she act like maybe she's just like a slut. Do you know why? Because that is how they feed their ego. They have to come across very negatively in order for them to be able to send you a message. I expect you to be a slave. I expect you to always not raise your standard. I expect you. Remember, they're not going to tell you what they're expecting from you, but they're going to use other people to tell you how they're emotionally or psychologically trying to control you to what the level that you have to be. So a narcissistic person is a personality disorder that wherever that you're doing that is going to make them feel good is the only thing that satisfies them. So if for example, maybe you're in a friends group, right, and you're having a conversation, and you'll be like, oh, I'm just so happy, I did that test, and I did pass it and everything like that. Watch a narcissistic person. They're not good at celebrating you. And if you're with a narcissistic person, always read the body language. You can't go wrong. They don't really, most of them will not tell you what they feel inside them, but you will see a lot of personality that will really make you understand that there is a lot to discover with this individual person. So they will probably just look the other way, or look down, or maybe say something just to discharge whatever that you were saying, or just say something else just to make you feel like, oh, come on, they probably just bring something else and say, oh, did you notice that guy? That is how they act. A narcissistic person will never ever want you to celebrate who you are. So they are controller, as I mentioned before. They will control you. They will tell you, they will make you, it's like they will control you in the way that pleases them. So, and don't be surprised when a narcissistic person leave you and move to somebody else, and probably they're going to tell you that, oh yeah, because you are just too, you don't listen when I talk to you. Ask yourself, as a grown-up person, if you're not living your life because you're in a relationship with person, you have to feel, sometimes you feel like you're in a box. Sometimes living with a narcissistic person, let me just round it up quickly. Living with a narcissistic person, you just feel there's something missing in your life. You feel deep down, you might have money, you might have access to cars, you might have access to everything, but you still feel there's something missing. You feel like you're not yourself. You feel like you're being controlled. You feel like you're living with your parent. Let me put it that way. You feel like you live with your parent, because remember, narcissistic is about do as I say, act as I want. Everything that you're going to be doing have to reflect on what make me happy. So you are going to find yourself always trying to do so many things just to see him happy, because now it's like you feel it that, okay, let me do this now. If I do it, he's going to be happy, because they give you a personality. And sometimes don't be surprised when they give you silent treatment. Because why? Because that is how they psychologically they control your mind to let you know, oh yeah, you're getting too excited now, so they reduce you by giving you a silent treatment. It's all psychological. That's just all about narcissists. Anyway, I think I'm going to make a lot of video more to come. For now, I want you to stay with this. In case you're dating somebody who is narcissistic, just know that you're really in for it.